Hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel guys. It's underscore Jackie 62 guys. Today's another cold day here in the United States of America guys. But we have to come back again because guys, the copyright strikes continues. This time, not the Deem One striker, but the dragon striker. I am Marwa, the dragon striker, has been sending out copyright strikes. So far, he has sent out copyright strike to On Trending, AM Carol, Black Beauty TV, Coco Mama. He has even managed to take down JT Podcasts. That guy's no longer there. I hope he can come back with another channel. Guys, you see what I'm trying to tell you about I am Marwa, Demongo, and that family, guys. Marwa has stated many times that he's such a nice guy. He prays. 1 minute he doesn't believe in God, another minute he prays or whatever, worship God. If you guys worship God so much, why can't you guys forgive your African reactors? Marwa, let me tell you something. Reaction and reactors. Reaction and reactors have been on YouTube from before you got on YouTube many years ago, okay? It's just, you're getting so humiliated by their using your clips. And I'm saying to these reactors not to use Marwa's clip. Guys, do not open up the doors for Marwa to give you guys strike, because he did say that if you guys use his content and use his baby's picture or use his baby's anything that has his video and whatever is in it, is going to strike you. He already told you guys. And you guys should not be using his baby's pictures or his baby's photograph. Of course, he has a nice, handsome baby boy. Baby boy is a nice baby boy. But I personally would not use anybody's baby and anybody's mother in my video. People have a way to kind of like turn dumb. Marwa got so discombobulated by sending off all these copyright strikes that's being rejected by YouTube. So guys, please do not use his baby and also his mother in you guys' thumbnails or in your videos. Nobody likes when you use their children and their mother. Besides that, let's throw that aside, okay? Marwa is complaining every day that, oh, the reactors are reacting too much on him in a negative way. It's destroying his brand. He's not making enough revenue. Marwa, listen, this is social media. If the kitchen is too hot for you, just get out of it. But you cannot stop anyone from talking about you, and you cannot stop anyone from reacting on you. Say for instance, if everybody stops reacting on you, you're claiming that if you've gone off social media, you and Demongo, if you guys come off of social media, these people are not gonna eat. Of course, they're still gonna eat. You know why? Because they're gonna find somebody else to react on. These streets belong to everybody. And if you're eating, allow somebody else to eat too. Don't be so greedy, so selfish. Don't be like that. Share. They are keeping you relevant on YouTube. The day when reactors stop reacting on you, you will not become relevant anymore, Marwa. Learn this. Negative publicity is what sells. When people come and start talking about nice stuff, nobody's going to watch their video. Okay? And believe it or not, you're eating from them and they're also eating from you. Because if you're not here, trust me, if you're off of YouTube today, they're not going to stop eating because you come off of YouTube. You are going to stop eating if you come off of YouTube because you have to make a certain amount of views in order to get paid by YouTube. And the reason why it is bothering you so much and you're objecting to them reacting on you so much because you cannot get the donations like what you were getting before because they are looking and see what you put out inside of your video. And the stuff them that you put out in your video, like you're peeing on camera, you're saying that you're firing all of your villagers them. It's allegedly that you're not paying them. Jin 2 is coming out talking about it that you don't pay. Strongman 254, whatever his name is, Mogesi, all of them are saying the same thing about you. If you believe that they're lying on you, why don't you come out and make a video and show receipts of where you've given them money when they come and work in your compound? Show receipts about it. Instead of you going around and persecuting and condemning the reactors and reaction, why don't you move away from Argentina? Because that's what's killing your content. Reactors are not killing your content, Mara. Take a good look at it and take a good look into my eyes. I am here to tell you that reaction is here to stay and reaction continues. If you strike AM Carol on Trending and Black Beauty TV and all of those reactors, what you think gonna happen to you? Nobody is ever gonna watch your videos no more. You're gonna keep dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. My friend, stop striking people. It's not cool. YouTube is going to get tired of you and they're going to also turn on you for abusive. You're abusing the system now. You are abusing the copyright system. You can't, because whenever time you're filling out a copyright claim, YouTube also states that if this comes back and it is not so, they can also turn on you. You can also lose your channel for doing this. Focus on building your brand according to what you're saying you got a brand. Do not focus on negativity. Negativity is what's selling you out there. But if every time you comes on your live stream and you keeping calling about the haters, the this, the that, people are going to get tired of you. They're not going to watch you. And every time you're coming out and saying that, oh, should I get a kitchen or should I get a car? That's a form of dry begging. You already said that when you were building up your Villa Medellin, when you were on top of your game at that time, when you just had reached 500,000 subscribers, when everybody's coming. They were coming at you from the United States, all over Kenya, coming into your compound, bigging you up and having that big old party. You were saying that you don't beg for anything, okay? You said that. I've heard you say that many times. I don't beg for anything. Why can't you maintain your dignity? Why are you tearing down your own African people? Let them speak about you, whether it's in a negative way or in a positive way. When you're out there walking around with your baby and your so-called wife out there, and they see that you don't put on any hat on your baby, you're not wrapping your baby with a towel, and you're hanging your baby upside it any kind of way, you're picking her up, baby, without washing your hands. Of course, people are going to talk about it. Because that's something that you're not supposed to be doing. That's something that they're trying to tell you you cannot be doing. You're a new father, okay? You're a new father. And sometimes when you look into certain things, you have to learn how to discern. You have to learn how to discern. Because sometimes these negativity, they're not out to hurt you. If they were if reactors were out to hurt you, they would have been stalking you in Argentina. They would have been stalking you in your village. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's busting down your village to break inside of your home. Nobody is busting down Argentina to find you there in Argentina. Why do you think you're so much more important? You're not no more important. Look at these big old movie stars that live in the United States. These big old movie stars, they have their children, they have their husband, they got all kinds of stuff going on. And every day the media talks about them. And look at Kim Kardashian and the whole Kardashian family. People talk about them so much until their pocket is filled with money. When every time people talk about you and Dimwango, you guys have to learn how to discern. Stop putting your personal feelings into reactors on reaction. If you look, YouTube allows reaction. Let me look up the meaning of reaction on YouTube. Hold on. My friend, let me tell you what it says here, okay? Let me tell you what it says here. On YouTube, a reaction video features someone watching and reacting to existing content, like other videos, music, or movies, while providing commentary and sharing their thoughts. Here's a more detailed explanation what it is. A reaction video involves a person or people recording themselves watching and reacting to something else, such as a YouTube video, a music video, a movie trailer, or a scene from a TV show. So that is telling you that, my friend, reaction and reactors are here to stay. Stop acting like the mighty old dragon. You're acting like a dragon. And right now I'm giving you the name as the Dragon Striker. You should not be doing that to people. What you don't realize is what goes around comes around. They always says, in other places like in the Caribbean where I come from, the time you spend digging a hole for somebody, dig another one too, because when you dig a hole for that person, you're going to go fall down in your own hole that you're digging. And I feel that you're doing this because of greed. You're doing this because of simple greediness. You don't own YouTube, Marwa. Marwa, YouTube is a US-based company, organization. YouTube is not located in Kenya. You and Dimwango and your family do not own YouTube. YouTube is giving you the privilege of you uploading your video, creating your community, and interacting with your subscribers. You should not abuse your privilege here on YouTube. Because what you do not know, YouTube can turn around back on you and take you down for copywriting strikes abuse. Leave these reactors alone. Let them react on you. Because say for instance, if all the reactors were to boycott and says we're not talking about Dimwango and we're not talking about Marwa for a whole month, what do you think would happen to you? If reactors are no reaction touch you for a whole month, you probably would have diminished off YouTube because you create so much boring content. So while the reactors are there, people are so happy for reactors because you and Dimwango are getting so boring right now by you focusing on doing bad stuff to reactors. Of course, those videos have been created by you. Those 2-minute clips and those 3-minute clips that you're using. But what you don't realize that YouTube allows that. They are also in the video. They're in their own video, putting your little bit of clip. Isn't it hurting you? No. It's not taking food from out of your mouth. And it's not hurting you nor Dimwango. So you guys shouldn't go to the extent of every time you guys turn around, somebody's use a little bit of 2-minute clip for you. You guys are gonna strike them. Do you know those 2-minute clips that people are using? There is a form of advertisement for you, Mara. Let me tell you this in case you and D Mwanga don't know this. It's a form of advertisement because every time they put your 3-minute clip in their videos, people are gonna come to your channel and they're gonna, who the hell is Mara? Especially if somebody never seen it before, they're gonna say, who is this Mara? And who is this D Mwanga? Let me go over to the channel and let me try to subscribe to them right away. So when they use your 3-minute or your 2-minute clips in their video, it's a form of advertisement for you, just in case you didn't know. I'm trying to educate you because you and D Mwanga is all acting so discombobulated. 1 minute D Mwanga is saying Jamaica is the best country in the world. And guess what? She going off and striking off the best people that is supporting her. How mixed up is that? How confused is that? She is so discombobulated. You guys are so discombobulated, so confused and disorganized. Why don't you guys just leave stuff alone? Listen, let me tell you something. You say big YouTubers. You guys are claiming that you're so big. You guys have so many subscribers, but yet still your views are not equal to your subscription. You got big YouTubers. They don't watch small YouTubers. The ones I'm in the United States, they don't. You think like Kim Kardashian is going to come down and be commenting on my little small channel that I have that barely gets subscription and barely get views? You think Kim Kardashian is going to come down and do that? You think Donald Trump is going to come? You think all these big superstars are just going to come down and this little YouTuber and just start watching her and just picking her? You guys are too petty. You guys are petty, small-minded Africans. You guys are petty. You guys claiming that you went to college. Come up here and show your college degrees. Because it's not making no sense. It is not making no sense. The more you ignore somebody, the better for you. Instead of you making nice, delicious content that people want to see, you're going after striking the African channel, taking down JT's channel, trying to take down AM Cara, trying to take down Black Beauty TV, and YouTube is just rejecting. You have succeeded with JT, but you can't stop that because what you don't know, he can always create another channel and come back. How dumb are you? Don't you know that? When you strike somebody and you take somebody's channel down, they can study, learn, and come back. And I would advise these, what you don't understand, and I would advise these people, stop using people's clips inside of your videos. Go back to the olden days before Mara and before all those people when we used to go on YouTube. We used to see people cut out pictures. You know, little picture when they're talking about somebody, they got little square pictures up there. They're talking about this person, they use square pictures here. They cut out picture. Because once you Photoshop somebody's picture and then bring it up inside of your video, they can't do nothing about it. But once you start putting your video clips inside of that stuff, you're just opening up the door for people like that to strike you. Yes, you're opening up the doors for people like D Mwanga and, you know, the Demon Striker and the Dragon Striker and Mara to strike you guys. Guys, stop using their clips. I even still see it going on with Pamela's World, still using a full clip in the video. And I see another one called Yurundi Brenda, some weird girl that don't even know what she's saying here on YouTube. You cannot even understand how she speaks. start, condemning, untrending, condemning AM Carol. Don't do that. Reactors are supposed to stick together. Mara is the one that came up with the name Lazy Gang. And I know why he came up with that name Lazy Gang, because you guys are using the video clips. You guys are not going the old school way anywhere where you just find your photos, snap their photos, and you use CapCut or something to edit it and bring it up. They can't do nothing to you like that. Just like how you put his pictures in the thumbnails and join them up together, you can do that in your videos. We don't want reactors to get taken down, and we don't want reaction to be gone off of YouTube. Because Mara and Demon, the Demon Striker and the Dragon Striker, cannot stop reaction, and reaction continues. Like it or not, reaction continues. Okay? So now what we're saying is there are consequences. I am Mara and Dimwango. There are consequences for you striking videos. You want to tell me, Dragon Striker, I am Mara, and Demon Striker, Dimwango, that you guys can at least communicate to these people instead of you guys writing YouTube with nonsense explanation that doesn't even, match what you guys are saying, deviating from the real exact content that you guys are talking about. And from, you guys are so mixed up in the head, like Black Beauty TV said, you need some engine oil in your head. You don't need massage oil in your head. You need some engine oil and some transmission oil in your head, because you're steering after the part. She acting like an hyena, the way she laughs like an hyena, and you certainly is acting like the dragon. And I wonder how you're going to feel safe in your village if you guys burn your bridges so much. You think if I am living in a village that everybody knows me in a village, I am going to be hurting my own people in the village by striking them, having your allegedly your stepfather going after them with machete, standing up in people's chests, attacking people because they're outside on the street taking photos, and this is vigilante justice. If you guys were living in the United States, oh my God, I would have feel sorry for you guys. You guys would have been behind bars a long time ago. You guys cannot do nothing like that in the United States. That's assault. You're assaulting someone. If somebody you cannot stop nobody from talking. Your own mother and your own father and your own brother and your own sister talks about you behind your back, whether you like it or not. Whether it's good or bad. Every time I hear Demon Wanga talking, oh, my brother, my elderly brother, this lady sounds so retarded. My elderly brother is how I got started on YouTube. My elderly brother is this. My elderly brother is that. My elderly brother is this. And you love your elderly brother so much that you didn't even visit him, not even one time in Argentina. You love your elderly brother so much that you did not show up at the party. You love your elderly brother so much that you're acting like a wild goose. Running everywhere, running in there, running everywhere like a wild goose. Making up stories, lying, clickbaiting. Because when I see that video that you put out there, Demwango, the Demon Striker, I see you put out a video this week earlier on, two days ago. And you had unexpected arrival in the village. And you had the village. You had a thumbnail with you in your mama's home. And everybody was clicking on it to say, wow, did this girl this girl went back to Nebahansi already after being in Watuma, Mombasa? When you watched the video, it had nothing to do with you going back at your mama's house. So you are a clickbaiter and you are a liar, and you do that for people to watch your video. And now when people are talking about you guys are getting upset. You guys can get upset all you want because you guys don't own YouTube. You guys are Africans and you are from Africa. And you don't own YouTube. As a matter of fact, you better walk and thin the air. You better, because YouTube, when you abuse the system, they probably will turn away and turn on you and take your channel down. You better walk right, and you better kneel down on your knee and pray to God and ask God for forgiveness, because those two Jamaican ladies that you copyright their channel, it was unnecessary for you was to do that. Somebody who is educated don't just do that. You could have reached out to them, especially somebody who is talking good about you. I can understand if it's people that is abusing you on the streets, calling you all kinds of names and, threatening you, want to fight you. That's different. But these people were not doing that. And you didn't have to do that. And they did not deserve to get their channel copyrighted because of you having that stuff inside of their video. Just a little 2-minute clip. You mean you want to tell me you're that hungry? You're starving that badly that you have to go strike them? And even though you strike them, what have you accomplished? What have you accomplished from striking them? Because I still watch your channel and you still have 455,000 subscribers. It did not take you to the 500,000 mark. So what did you really accomplish? What you did for yourself is created more enemies. And now you have to be looking behind your back to see where the enemies are coming from. Now you have to be looking behind your back. Because if you went out and strike people that are giving you all of the praises and are saying that you inspire them and you're going around and doing bad things to them, you're despicable. You are really despicable and wicked for doing that. You should never have done that, Dimongo. And I would advise you, you should come out and reverse it, apologize to them, and just tell them, look, don't ever do it again. Don't ever use my content again, especially in that way. Because obviously, they did not know that they were doing something bad. And I don't see anything bad about it more than they use a 3-minute clip of your content. That was not right for you to do. You have created enemies in Jamaica for you. And now you have to be looking behind your back. Why? Why? And your heart is so cold. You're so cold-blooded to the point where you can't even reverse the strike. You are so cold-blooded. It says, give, and it shall be given unto you. When you start to do this kind of stuff, the Lord is going to take your blessing away from you and Marwa. You cannot do this and expect that God is going to bless you. Like I told you before, God don't like ugly. There's also a Jamaican that used my whole entire content and came at me. And I did not strike him. I'm not going to strike my own Jamaican people. I'm not going to do it. I'll talk about them because I'm a reactor. So I'm going to talk about what I see. That's what's not supposed to do, but I'm not going to strike their channel. It's just that simple. You guys are so sorrowful. If you put some kind of content out there, don't you think people are going to be talking about, just like how people have been talking about you on Kino, wearing those booty shorts and up in Kino's face every day? People are going to talk about it. That's how you became famous. Jamaica is why you became famous. You went to Jamaica. You got the US visa in Jamaica. That's how you were getting views. Personally, if I'm a travel content creator and I go and I went to a country and people are just loving me up left and right and I'm getting views like crazy, that's where I'm going to be. That is where I'm going to be. Because you always said you don't like the Kenyans them because they don't like you. You always said that. And now you're in the coast of Kenya. knowing that you said that you don't like the Kenyan people and they don't like you. You're saying that Jamaica is your second home, and now you're running away and talking nonsense about Kenya now, about Mombasa, the coast of Mombasa. You did not know that your country was that beautiful? You did not know that? It's your problem and your mistake that you should have seeked out your backyard first before you would go to somebody else's backyard and start saying that the backyard is pretty. You always have to take care of your own first. Go in Kenya. Now you want to explore Kenya just because you're living in Mombasa. And when you get tired of Mombasa, when you get tired of Mwango, the little nice cute dog where you have, what you going to do with that dog? I hope you can live with that dog forever, because you're certainly taking care of that dog right now. You're looking good right now with that dog. But how long is this charade is going to keep up for? And you think people are not going to be talking about it? Whatever you put out on that screen, people are going to talk it. If the kitchen is too hot for you, get out of the kitchen. If the fireside is too hot, get out of it. But once you become a celebrity, or you call yourself a so-called celebrity, people are going to be talking about it. Just like how people talk about Donald Trump every day. And you're not as important as Donald Trump. You can't even scratch the surface when it comes on to Donald Trump. People talk about him every day. You think Donald Trump is going to go into the hood and start scratching up in a little poor area and look for Dimwango? In a little poor area like Neba Anse or Donald Trump or the Kardashians, and he's going to come looking for you, Amara? No. So why you guys are spending time focusing so much on the reactors? Because they're easy target for you, and because they're Africans. And they don't, according to you, they're not allowed to. You're just the only one here. You're the king, and she's a queen. You guys are not allowed to eat. I'm the only ones. Me and my elder brother, according to you. Me and my elder brother. Me and my elder brother. You guys are the only one that's supposed to eat. Everybody's going to be eating on these YouTube streets. It's for everybody. So if you're eating, you should allow people to eat too. And don't try to strike any other Jamaicans that use your content. And don't try to strike any other Africans either. Leave them alone, because they're advertising for you and you don't even know it. Why you guys are so stupid? Why are you guys are so stupid and petty? Can't you stop the pettiness? If you guys don't have any video to put out there, nobody's going to comment. If you don't put no videos out, nobody's going to comment. Whatever you put out there on social media, people are allowed to comment and see. You can't stop nobody from talking. If you go on TikTok and if you go on Facebook, people use people's clip all the time and upload it on Facebook, upload it on TikTok and react to it. People do it all the time. But you don't see nobody copywriting nobody. You don't see nobody copywriting. You guys ain't got nightmares coming after you for copywriting. You guys probably should be dreaming about copywriting. I never seen such petty and such stupid people like you guys. I never seen it. You guys are that ignorant. You guys are that ignorant. You guys claiming that you're so smart. You graduate from high school and university, but yet still nobody don't see you guys with no diploma or nothing like that. Why you don't come out with your diploma? Why you don't come out with your driver's license to show who you are? Why don't you talk about the good things about you? Yesterday you were up there talking about land. You went and photocopied some stuff from the library or wherever you photocopied from. In the United States, people hire title companies. People don't hire lawyers. Sometimes they use real estate lawyers, but title company is the one in the United States that when we buying a property or a home, the real estate or the real estate agent is the one that sign up your contract and they send it to the title company and the title company do their search. You're up in Mombasa talking a bunch of crap about, oh, if you guys don't have any experiences, you're ready. Right away you start to insult your people. And you people them like fools, they still listen to you. Oh, if you guys don't have experience about this, don't give advice. You're lucky to even begin with. You are so lucky that people are even paying attention to you. You are so lucky. I don't know when your luck is going to run out because you're doing too much. You and your brother, you guys are doing too much. Stop talking about people. Stop talking about the haters. Because when it comes down to the bottom line, you guys are the haters. It's only haters strike people. Only haters does that. Oh, I hate them so bad, I'm going to just strike them. You see how you guys sound? You guys sound dumb, and you guys also look dumb. You guys should be taking care of your real business. YouTube is your business. Stop striking people who are bringing more views to you, because that's what they're doing. And if the reactors decide to boycott you and Marwa, boycott you guys for a whole month, I would like to see you guys' views after they boycott you guys for a whole month. Don't talk about Marwa. Don't talk about Demonga for a whole month. I would love to see everybody on YouTube do that. And I would see exactly what your views would look like. Because you guys are on some shit. You really are some shit. And you guys need to stop it. And you guys need to stop it right now. You have a privilege like this. This is a privilege. This is not a right. It's not a right to be on YouTube. It's a privilege to be on here. And you need to count your blessing. Sit down and count your blessings. And leave reactors and reaction alone. That's all I'm going to say for right now, guys. So, guys, anyways, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And reaction and reactors must continue. This is all for now, guys. Bye-bye.